Have you ever noticed that even when you finally get a day off, you don't always feel rested? Your body slows down, but your mind doesn't. It keeps returning to unfinished conversations, pending work, and the feeling that there is something you should be doing. Lately, I've been wondering when that change, when that rest stop feeling natural and start feeling something we have to earn. There are stories of princes who would occasionally leave their titles behind and walk among ordinary people without anyone knowing who they were. No guards, no privilege, just anonymity. I used to think that they were looking for adventure. Now I wonder if they were looking for something much quieter. A day where they didn't have to live up to the role they carried every other day. Today, most of us don't wear crown. We wear responsibilities, deadlines, expectations, different roles depending on where we are and who we are with. And after living those roles long enough, it's easy to forget what it feels like to simply exist without constantly living up to them. Work life balance rarely disappears overnight. It fades quietly. A little more work after dinner, checking one more message, thinking about tomorrow before today has been ended. Eventually, work isn't just something we do, it becomes the thing our mind returns to even when we are supposed to be resting. I have experienced that myself, taking a break, yet thinking about the work the entire time, being somewhere else physically while mentally never leaving the office. It make me wonder when did work stop being part of life and start feel like the thing life revolves around. Maybe that's why slowing down feels uncomfortable. Not because it's difficult, because it feels undeserved. As if every pause has to be justified, as if relaxing without accomplishing something means we are falling behind. So we keep telling ourselves we will slow down later when work becomes easier, when life settles down, when we have earned it. But that movement rarely arrives because every finish line is quickly replaced by another. I think underneath all this is something much simpler. We are all tired, not just physically, mentally, emotionally. Tired of measuring every movement by how productive it was. Tired of turning every free afternoon into self improvement. Tired of feeling that even rest has to produce something growth, clarity, progress. Sometimes a quiet afternoon doesn't need to become a lesson. For a long time, I thought taking a break meant going somewhere else. A vacation, a different city, a change of scenery. But now I am not so sure because you can change your surroundings and still carry the same weight, the same urgency, the same pressure, the same endless conversation inside your head. Maybe a real break isn't where you go. Maybe it's what you stop carrying. Maybe it's allowing yourself to spend time without needing it to become meaningful, without improving, without proving, without performing, just existing for a while. We spend so much of our life carefully building who we are, but sometimes we hold that version of ourselves too tightly. Maybe a real break isn't about stepping away from life. Maybe it's stepping away from the version of ourselves that constantly feel the need to justify every moment. And when we return, nothing outside may have changed, but something inside feels lighter, and maybe that's enough.